Gotta love technical issues. Do you guys want me to play some music for you first to get you back into the flow? Like, what do y'all need? What do y'all need? You want me to do a little? You want me to just beatbox a little bit for you? Yeah. Oh, you want some music? Do you want me to just play DJ today? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Yeah, have you tripping? What do you mean you're tripping? What are you tripping on? What is everybody chipping on? Oh, you want some beatboxing? I mean, I could do that. You guys don't want to hear that. Like, yeah, yeah. So, anyways, happy what day is it? What day is it? Let's see. I think it's Monday. That's right. It's Monday. It is freezing cold. I woke up this morning and I felt like my kids were so excited this morning because when we went outside to start the car, there was like it literally was like ice and like it was just awesome and my daughter's never seen snow, so she's just like rubbing her finger across and she's like, this is just so awesome. It was just it's fantastic, and then she started crying because her finger was way too cold and whatever. Anyway, so happy Monday. Real was it real life real estate today. What I wanted to do, I want to do something a little bit different. I got Chris is getting ready to jump in here with me in just a second. But I want to know how your weekend went. Let's talk. I mean, I know it was kind of cold. I know there was Gasparilla over here in Tampa. I know there was a hockey game that was outside in Tampa. Talk to me about what's going on this weekend. Were you still working? You still got buyers? You still got sellers? Anybody get a listing in the last week or have a listing appointment? Maybe even a ready to go. There we go. Oh, there's my mic back. Uh, there we go. All right, ratified a contract. Okay. Two listings over the weekend. What? Okay, let's see what else we got. Two listings coming, ratified a contract. It was cold, but had two showings. Fantastic. Jewel, you said I do. What you got going on, Jewel? You said I do. One listing went under contract yesterday, and another listing hits the market today. What? Okay. It seems like there's no real estate that's happening right now. That's pretty fun. Okay, what else we got? Too cold. One lead 70 miles away. Think not. Uh-oh. Oh. Let me let you in there. Hold on. Did I just one contract secured? Hold on one second. Did I just lose? Oh, hold on. I just got kicked out. There's another host that took over. What's going on?
Oh, dude, you're the man. Thank you.
Of course. Well, hey, we just started, Craig, and we're going through just seeing how this weekend went. Listen to this. Listen to this so far. Well, forget the fact that it was really, really cold. Okay, that definitely came up quite a bit. Let's see. Two new listings coming. Ratified a contract. Had two showings. Two listings over the weekend. One listing went under contract yesterday. Another new listing hits the market today. Seven showings. Hosted an open house and buyer meeting to make an offer nonstop. Love it. Too cold. One lead 70 miles away. Fake not. That's funny. Open house Saturday and Sunday with one buyer visit on Sunday. Awesome open houses on Sunday. Lots of people through. Jewel, there you go. I just got a listing. Um, One contract secured, writing another today. Held an open house, had a mini walkthrough, open house, wrote an offer last night, two listings, and sold one. All right, I'm done. That's all I'm talking about today. That sounds like real estate is happening, which is
Real estate is
fantastic.
happening 100%. I'm sorry, my back is out. It hurts really, really, really bad. I went back to bed and I just woke up. I said, holy shit, it's 9 o'clock. So my problem. But today we have two guests for a real life real estate. And I'm going to start with Andy Simmons because this has been on my brain since 3 o'clock this morning. Guys, we're talking about real life real estate, and shh, we have to work. Sorry, she's barking like crazy. Um, we have listings that need to sell. You guys are doing an amazing job. So Andy, if you're, my MLS is actually open. You've got a
Morning.
list. Good morning. You've got a listing that has been on the market for how long?
It's been 6 months.
6 months. So you're facing a listing expiration. We
Yeah,
don't
we
want that to
just
happen.
extended.
Yes, good job for you. And the house is beautiful. It's just very, very, very beautiful. But
It's very unique, though. That's the reason why we need a specific buyer for this home.
exactly. So let's take a look at that real quick and
Okay.
talk about things that you have to have really hard conversations about,
Yes.
right? So I'm going to
Yes.
share my screen. That's not that one. It's this one. Oh, come on, Zoom. Where are you?
While you're doing that, can I test my mic?
We can hear you.
Your mic works.
You can. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is an opportunity for you to share your screen. I mean, why is it not pulling up? Oh, I probably have to log out. I'm sorry. Give me a second. It was loaded last night. Andy, what's the address?
5417 Tybee Island. Just put Tybee, take the island out.
That'll work. Okay. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic house, right?
Yes.
Waterfront view. It's got everything that makes you want to see it. Except I'm just going to go through real quick. Waterfront, dock, boat lift, everything. Very neutral right now.
Well, I had them paint that area. That's the actual color because
Right.
it used to be orange. But they
And
didn't want to paint the rest, so they wanted to leave the other areas the way they are. And I had to stay like virtually stage. There's many kind of phases of trying new things for this home. Besides price reduction, we've tried. I've tried to talk to them about actually staging, and they declined that because, of course, it costs money. I talked to them about having them repaint the entire house because when you get to the other rooms, you'll see very artsy stuff. If you keep going, you'll see the
I remember this one, Andy.
yeah,
It's gonna come up.
yeah.
Right.
And so basically they don't want to do anything else to it. It has a lot of unique features to it, like that bar that's like a turquoise and that wall that's maroon orangey. But I had, all of these renderings done and pictures done twice with and without furniture, and nothing is moving it. And what's crazy is that I sold the home next door a year ago for 2.2 and three houses down for 2.1 a year, last March. So now we're sitting at the same floor plan. We're sitting at 1.855. I'm getting a price reduction today for 25,000, waiting for the office to update that. But it's just every time somebody comes by, we got to listen to the market, and everybody just wants the white, pottery barn look, and this is not it. And the sellers put so much love into making it specific the way they wanted it that they don't want to repaint it. But I keep telling them, this is not longer a house for you, it's for somebody else. But they're not, wanting to redo or spend more money. They rather continue to reduce the price. So that's what we're doing, is continuing to reduce the price until we get the right buyer.
Right. Well, look at some of the, I mean, when I look at this house, I see nothing but beautiful things. The
Right.
base,
Me too.
the
Me too.
ceiling, the treatments, everything is just gorgeous. That barn door is probably a $5,000 or $6,000 door.
It is, and it was imported from Turkey. It's very like everything is very specific to upgraded to what they wanted, and everything is imported. Even the granite on this home is imported from Brazil. Like it's just beautifully designed, but very specific to them.
Right.
That wasn't a bar, that yeah. But if you look at the kitchen, they had like, even in the staircase, they have like Listello in every step. Very specific.
Right. So the hard part is you've got listings that have been on the market that have come on and sold in the same price range, and your listing is not being looked at.
Yeah.
And the real life real estate part is you have to have these conversations with the seller,
Right.
and it's hard. I mean, that island is beautiful. I mean, look at the artistry in the columns and the post and all those things.
Yes.
But
And
the,
somebody's
the
asking if they're willing to give a paint credit. Yes, they're willing to negotiate, give a paint credit, do all of that. They're just not willing to do it themselves, because then what if somebody doesn't like it again? So, but this kitchen is all brand new. They design it, to them, but it's all new. So obviously that's been the challenge for this home, is trying to find a buyer that likes everything that they did, and having those hard conversations is not easy, but I'm having them every month, that the house doesn't sell is either the feedback and or we're getting price reductions.
I mean, the Mexican tile floors are beautiful.
Yeah,
They're circa 1980, but I guarantee they were imported from Mexico,
they were.
right?
Yes.
So they built this house for themselves, but they're selling it for somebody else. And that's the hard part about what we have to do, is tell people, oh my gosh. But Andy, if you look at this house, it is spectacular.
I agree. I'm puzzled too as to why it hasn't sold. And considering that the homes around it sell for a lot more, you have $300,000, next to the next comp, 400,000 that you can use for upgrading it the way you want. But I guess people, because they have choices, they don't want to do the work. So we need that specific buyer that likes it the way it is.
So that's the hard conversation, right?
Yes.
I need the right buyer. So you want to wait for the right buyer to come, or do you want to make your house more neutral so it's more attractive to most people? Now, how did you do the staging? Obviously,
Those virtually staged are from the photographer. I tried to actually Jimmy helped me to do the virtually staging for some of them. I think I used one or two on our new website that you guys
right.
launched. That one I did. I think that was pretty nice the way he did it. Kind of gives an idea for people to, you know, envision it like something else.
Yep. There's just hard bones to this house that are not neutral.
Correct.
So it's a matter of waiting for the right person to come along and say, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want. Or you got to wait. And
Right.
kudos to you for waiting for, getting an extension after 6 months.
Yeah. And the thing is that, for every listing, when I'm there and I'm showing it, I try to help people focus on the things that they cannot change because, like the layout and the location or the bones. Everything else is cosmetic, right? If you don't like the backsplash, you can change it. If you don't like the color of the cabinets, you can have a cabinet company come paint. If you don't like the colors of the wall, even the floors can be changed.
Right.
What cannot be changed is the layout, unless you're doing a full reno. Obviously, that is a little harder, or the location cannot be changed. So try to focus on that. But it is a tougher market than usual. People are don't have visuals, so that's why we try to help them. But yeah, it's not moving.
No, but when you look at the house itself, it's beautiful. It
Yes.
100% is. When you and I talked about this the other day, it's like, oh my God, there's nothing wrong with this house
No.
other than it's just personalized to somebody's liking.
Correct.
And those are tough conversations that we have to have. That is what it is. Okay, so where are you now? Give us a little background on this house. It's $1,855,000.
Yeah, we're reducing it 25,000 today, so it's gonna be 800 or 130. Yeah, 1,833. So I'm waiting for the office to reduce it, but yeah, I'm gonna try that new price and see how it goes. And every 30 days, we're just keep reducing it until it sells. Hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, it's considered, honestly, right now it's considered to be undervalued,
It is
especially price
100%.
price per square footage, location on that main street. Tybee Island and Bali Bay are what you consider to be the money streets, old, money streets in Mirror Bay. They're fantastic streets, really big lots. Um, so
Well,
it is
look,
considered
the
undervalued
year built
because
was 2007, so we're going on 20 years old.
yes, we are.
Right.
But again, the one next door sold for 2.2, and three houses down sold for 2.15. And the one across the street, Kim just sold it for 2.3. And it's not much larger than this. It's only like maybe 500 square feet bigger or something like that. Anyway, the point is that it's considered to be undervalued right now.
Right. But I think the part that we need to communicate is that you as an agent have to have this conversation with the seller and they're not happy.
Correct. We keep having that conversation and keep having that conversation. And what do? You just keep having that uncomfortable conversation about the market is really rejecting the house. If it's not selling, it's because the market is not liking it.
Yep. And that's what real life real estate is all about.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. So guys, if you know this house for $1.8 million is a deal right now, you might have to take out the backsplash. You might have to change some flooring, but for a couple $100,000, it's not that much money to do something different. But it takes a buyer who's willing to spend that money. Or the buyer just says, oh my God, I like it just like it is. When I looked at this house, I said, I could deal with that. It was pretty simple. All right.
And there's a lot of people in the chat saying, all of the listings have been renewed. And that is true. The last year market, a lot of us had to renew listings because 6 months is just not enough. Homes have been sitting in the market longer. And that's just the reality of what the last 2 years have been. So you're absolutely right. It's not nothing unique to this home that's just been sitting in the market. But to be sitting in the market this long with considered to be undervalued, I'm sure the right buyer is going to come along soon. But yeah, that that's a good point. That every home has been almost every home has been renewed after 6 months.
Well, you called me with this listing for advice, and I really didn't have much to say. I called Chris and asked for advice too. And we talked about doing some different things that the seller was not willing to do, like staging,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, they're not willing to. I got a quote and everything. It was $6,000. And that would change the perception of people when they come in. We're willing to retake pictures. That costs us money every time we do it. I'm
Right.
running ads, all of that. That's not the problem. The problem is they're not willing to do it. So
But it's a hard conversation when $6,000 is a lot less money than a $20,000 price reduction,
correct.
right?
Yes.
And
Agree.
sometimes we have to deliver those hard messages to people
Mm-hmm.
to get what they want.
Yeah.
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 Instead
Been
of
trying.
yeah, a $25,000 price reduction is a lot of money. $6,000 for staging is not that much.
No, it's nothing. I agree. I
What
totally agree.
what is the seller's motivation? Why are they selling this house?
They actually downsized and they moved out of the area.
Okay. And they already bought another house, right?
They already bought another house. So that's another tricky part is that they did a bridge loan, which I don't know if anybody had an experience with a good bridge loan. Please share if you have, because it's good for all of us to know. But I have not had anyone had a good experience with the bridge loan. Right now, they're gonna start paying a lot of money every month, so it's costing them. So they're extra stressed out because those payments are coming due right now. And because the market has been the way it is, kind of advising everybody, if you can wait until the house goes under contract, that's your best bet. Don't go and borrow money to buy another house when you don't know when this home is going to stay, how long it's going to stay on market.
Yep. Oh,
So that creates an extra layer of stress for them.
this is why it's hard, right? To be a real estate agent, because you got to have these tough conversations with people and we don't know the answer. The
Right.
right buyer could come along tomorrow.
Right. And again, it's our job to stay calm and, cool and collected and tell them, look, it's the reality is this, and we have to give them the hard truth. And that's, the hard part, but really it isn't. You just need to tell people up front and be truthful with them, and constantly send them what's happening with the market, to let them know. Everybody has a computer this day, everybody has a phone, so everybody knows what's happening economy wise, market wise, and all of that. But they also want your communication for you to tell them, okay, this is what's sold, this is what's active, this is what's pending, this is what's price reduced, all of that stuff. That's part of our job.
Yep. Well, kudos to you. Having a listing for 6 months is a long time, and getting that extended is a really big deal because they trust you, they know you, they like you. So congratulations on getting that done. And guys, if you know anybody who's got, an under market value of a house, it's got some unique taste, but you can change that over time.
Yes.
Pretty simple.
Yes.
Cool. All right, Andy, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. Amber, we're going to talk about
I'm
you
just,
next.
yeah, in case Andy signs off real quick. Have you reached out to the builder, John Cannon? Because I'm wondering if they in South Florida have, a lot of times I can Google a floor plan and find an old virtual tour of when it was a model home. So maybe the builder has a spinoff of this floor plan that's decorated somewhere, or some old material, or just even putting a bug in their ear that, hey, you built this beautiful home. If you have anybody who doesn't fit your Lakewood Ranch price point, send them over to me in Mirror Bay. That might be another option to consider.
Yep.
But yeah, it's very pretty.
No, beautiful house. I mean, if you look at all the individual pieces, it's beautiful. But for some reason, the market is not like.
Mhm.
Okay, Amber, we are going to jump into your house. Am I
Mhm.
sharing my screen still? I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to reshare because this
It's
is
your face, yeah.
pretty exciting. So this is a house we looked at last week, and
Mhm.
am I sharing my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So you spent a lot of money getting these photographs done, and
It, yeah.
yeah. Well, what did you spend on photographs for this house?
$495.
Okay,
And
but
yeah,
makes
and
a
that was
really big
everything.
difference, right? So this house
Mhm.
was very unique. It's very colorful, and you had a hard time with the seller.
Scandinavian design. Mhm.
What did you say? Scandinavian?
It's a Scandinavian design. Yeah, all the furniture is from Scan Design, and then they have the very bright orange bathroom paint, the lime green office paint. So it's interesting. You know, you show up on a listing appointment. You're meeting people that, you know, in this case, I had not talked to them in 10 years. And you're getting a read, you know, on their personality with how to communicate with them.
We'll go
You
back to
know,
that.
and then at the same time, they
So,
hand you a
so
feature
you
sheet.
sold them this house 10 years ago?
No, they rented a home from me and one of my clients over 10 years ago.
Okay.
And they found me 15 years later. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, but Apollo Beach is, you know, pretty small town like that. So, you know, you walk in, you're getting a read on, you know, them, they're trying to get a read on you and your reaction to everything that you're seeing for the first time, you know. So on this preview, I did not expect to walk in and find the concrete flooring and the vibe that the house put off. Usually 90% of your homes these days have the same aesthetic. And this one kind of threw my mind space for a loop. And it was dangerous territory because I wanted to apply what I like and what I see the masses like the most to the situation. And they hand me a feature sheet that shows they have $314,000 of upgrades already in the home. And then I have to tell them, you're about to spend $3,000 more, you know, to at least let's tone down the interior paint. So.
Well, those of you who remember last week, we
It came
showed.
out great.
Oh, it's beautiful. And they painted the color Greek villa, I think you told me.
Yes, they did.
So since you went live, tell me what happened yesterday.
So we went live about 3
that's the
o'clock
Toto toilet. That toilet's
on
$10,000.
Saturday. They're total. They're 5,000 a piece. They said. Everything is, the garage is air conditioned with gear walls. I mean, inside out. So we went live 3 o'clock on Saturday, and yesterday by 12 o'clock, less than 24 hours, we had 4 showings. And
Wow.
2 of them are coming back for second showings today. And
And
I told them, you know, whenever I was at the preview, I said, it's going to be your first 7 to 10 days on market that are going to be your most critical. And we need to, you know, get the attention of the biggest population majority that we can. And the orange paint and the turquoise, because I've had a home that had turquoise walls and it just didn't get the traction because turquoise isn't for everybody. And I don't want, you know, to take away their flair. But, you know, at the same time, I know how it's about what the camera is going to pick up, basically. And I knew that the camera was not going to pick up that paint well. The room would look dark and very small.
Okay, so guys, this is what I want you to see. As a real estate agent, you are a trusted confidant. And sometimes you have to deliver hard news, right? If you remember this house, it was very, very, very personalized to them. So what did they spend, Amber? $3,000, you said?
2,700 and change for to repaint the bathrooms and bedrooms
Right.
after spending 314,000 on upgrades and roofing and solar.
Right. And how much is this house?
699.9.
Holy shit. That's a good deal.
Show the tiki bar. Yeah.
Oh, let's
Mhm.
find that. This is a waterfront.
Yeah, it's
pool
got an
home,
RV pad hookup. Hmm.
and your photographer did an amazing job.
Well, I'm keeping her in my pocket. I'm just kidding.
No,
Yeah,
but
she
look,
does a great job.
to spend the time to do something like that makes a big difference.
Hmm.
Look at that dock.
It was $100 upcharge. We
Yeah.
did 2 sessions. We did a 2 o'clock session, and then we did a 6:15 session.
And it's, yeah, the nighttime is a big deal. Cool. Anyway,
Mhm.
that's real life
Yeah.
real estate for today, people. You have to make tough decisions and have to have tough conversations. And sometimes it's better to ask somebody to spend some money rather than to lower their price because their house is very personal to them. But what a great
Mhm.
listing. And 4 showings yesterday was pretty stunning.
And yeah,
So I would expect that's going to sell this week
yeah.
because of the advice you gave them.
Fingers crossed. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, it's 9:38, a little bit overtime, but I just want to say I enjoy watching changes in the marketplace. And our job is to make things more relatable to the masses. I mean, some people would not like this, but some people would. And you had the tough conversation with the seller saying, hey, we need to change some of these things. They didn't change everything, but they changed some things, and it makes a big difference.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. Well, happy Monday. It's February 2nd. Holy cow. We're
Mhm.
1 month into the year now. So here we go. Happy Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.